Hello and welcome to another Sights and Sounds video here in Costa Rica. This is Hot Springs Valley. All right, this is one of the coolest places that I've explored here during my time in Costa Rica. Check this out. We're going to be checking out the hot spring right up the way, and we're here nestled in the mountains at the end of a dead-end road right up here. This road just tucks right back into the mountain. There's a river right here, and this bridge we're going to be crossing. If this is your first time joining, be sure to give us a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the bell notification so you get notified when we upload a new video here in Costa Rica. And leave us a comment, share this video. So where are we today? Well, we're up at a hot spring that I'm gonna link in the description below. You'll be able to see it. I'm also gonna put a link for the actual business itself, Hot Spring Valley. Here we're about 5 hours south of San Jose. So to get here from San Jose Airport, you'd basically drive about 5 hours through San Isidro. Then you'd head through a little town called Buenos Aires, and you're going to turn to the east and drive for a good 45 minutes to the east, and you'll end up right here with this incredible location. All these mountains off in the distance. You're surrounded by mountains. It's really an incredible place. This is my second day being here, and this is a river that feeds further on down. It goes right to the ocean out by Uvita. So that's pretty cool. Now in rainy season, this, I'm told, gets pretty high. It starts filling up with a lot of water. So this is kind of like a farm, hot springs, all-inclusive situation. You're going to pay about $125 a night per person to be here. That gets you actually quite a bit. You're going to be eating food that is grown fresh here on the farm. And this is actually Aboriginal territory. So this is like, we're right up nestled against protected land off in the distance. There's no tax being paid out here. It's pretty cool. And it's pretty remote, so you got to drive quite the distance to get here. And you're going to see a lot of food being grown right here, for example. Some water apples. You see all these water apples all over the place. You can just pick any food you want. So you can look up here, tons of water apples. And I've seen lots of other different types of food. Oranges, limes, bananas, everything you can imagine here on the farm. And we're here in the dry season, so all of our waterways are dried up a little bit, but it's pretty cool. So once again, it's about $125 or more depending on the time of year, how busy it is. And once you get up here, you're going to park all your stuff in, and you're going to do this little hike. That price includes 3 meals a day that are basically home cooked, and this is some delicious food that I've had here. It's incredible food. And the key contact here is Arnold. So if you're going to be coming down here, you're probably going to be meeting with Arnold, and we're going to meet Arnold later up at the source of the hot spring. This is Arnold's parents' house right here. So this is where you'll be eating your meals. And up here there's a farm you could check out. If you're here, you want to check out the farm, ask Arnold for a little tour. So they're going to cook you up some delicious food. And this food is pretty as close to nature as I'm sure can be obtained. It's nice and damp here. Everything grows really well. And this is the main area where you'll be staying. Now, what I'm told about the hot spring is that it's actually from tectonic plate friction is what's causing this water to be hot. instead of what is commonly causing hot springs, which is magma or volcanoes. So this water is not sulfuric, doesn't smell sulfuric or anything like that. So there's some change rooms here, and these are the hot pools right here. And there's a tilapia pond right here. We had tilapia last night. It was so delicious, unbelievable. Right, so these hoses are actually coming from the hot spring itself, and it's very hot, very refreshing. And check it out. So you can camp here. You can set up tents if you so desire. There's some sitting areas. There's a little covered area right there. So there's a lot of uses for this land. And waking up here, it's so incredible. So incredible. This morning there's a double rainbow over this hill. The sun rises and sets right over the valley, so it changes the definition that when you're looking off in the mountains of how it looks. It's really, really cool. And surprisingly, there's not a lot of bugs here. They have a fruit here. I'm not going to attempt to say what it is, but it keeps the bugs away. And here is the living quarters, or the dormitories, if you will. So they kind of shared. There's bunk beds in there. And this water now here is different. So this water is spring water. And I've actually filled up water bottles with this water. It's so good. This water's so cold. So what we've been doing all day, basically in between doing other stuff, is going in the hot water, cold water, hot water, cold water. Extremely therapeutic. It's energizing. Feels great on the muscles. As you can see, you can pull your motorcycles right up here. And it's just such a cool spot. And this is something that I haven't seen necessarily, where there's cold spring water, where I can actually drink right up against the hot spring. So if you're into athletic therapy, this spot is perfect. What I've been doing is filling up the spring water in my bottle and just cutting one of these open and putting some of the juice from those into the bottle. So we're going to continue up the hill further a little bit. It's a little bit of a hike, maybe 20 minutes further walk, and we're going to meet with Arnold, the manager here, the owner of the property, and we're going to actually check out the source of the hot water that feeds that one. So I'll see you guys up there.
We hope you enjoyed this walking tour of Hot Springs Valley. Check back for part 2, where we'll visit the source of the hot spring water. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the channel.